We stand here on land where the first engagement of the Irish War of Independence took place, where 10 volunteers struck down RIC forces in the name of the nation. We stand here because we fight a similar battle. Foreign forces have joined with domestic traitors in an attempt to profit from the death of a nation, to make laws to control your speech. Will they shut you up? We stand here to take inspiration from the 3rd Tipperary Brigade and call on all Irish patriots to get behind the national idea and vanquish foreign dominion in Ireland. Get active, join the National Party. The time is now. Are you sure?
A gini uisla, a coir de Gael, wheel agus lux takiakta den Páirtí Náisiúnta. Be gaumig chocht nuair a bheith gach coint ón Páirtí déanta galéir as Gaelga, mar tá sé mar freagracht na daoine éireannach a bheoc in na teanga a dhéanamh in éanacht leis an náisiún. We're out here at the War of Independence Memorial in Tipperary, letting the people know that Ireland belongs to the Irish. We have new members with us, fighting the good fight, helping to spread the word of an Páirtí Náisiúnta, the National Party, the political party intent on saving this country, even as the horrific people currently in charge of the country do their best to burn it to the ground, just like the British did to us for hundreds and hundreds of years. Something that strikes fear into these people is the youth of the nationalist movement in this country. We are fearless, we are energetic, and we grow by the day, as evidenced by all of our new members. This terrifies the TDs in government, who work hand in hand with international finance capital to ensure that the people of this country are never allowed to discuss what's really the issue in Éireann. Oh, it's capitalism. Oh, it's fascism. Oh, it's racism. Never the usury. Never the unending immigration that leaves thousands of Gaels on the streets, with soaring rent, mortgage and cost of living prices. This is why they send their goons after us when we go to protests. When we are fighting for the Irish people, they march at us with the Gardaí because, of course, the regime and the criminals are in lockstep, with the masked up woke brigade egged on by government TDs at a protest in Kirkig recently. All of the established political groups are full of people who are happy to own their own multitude of properties, take their obscene salaries and under-the-table payments, and oppose any group who will stand up for the nation, who will say enough is enough. The Gaelic people of Éireann need a group who will put them first, keep them safe, and remove them from the never-ending debt of the banking system. More and more draconian laws are being imposed upon the Gaelic people to stop them from rising against tyranny. The new Criminal Justice, Incitement to Violence or Hatred and Hate Offences Bill 2022 is arguably one of the most extreme hate speech laws ever seen on this planet. I won't bore you with the details, feel free to look them up yourself. But if the regime even suspects you of having hate speech material, they are free to kick down your door and seize any devices or property you own. Now, what is hate speech, you might ask? The regime is so vague on this that quite literally anything can be construed as hate speech. One such instance is misgendering. But the same document also refers to the fact that there are more than just two genders. So you'll be playing Russian roulette speaking to anyone who identifies as something they're not. Except every bullet will likely see you arrested, not just one. Make no mistake, we are fighting for our race. As James Connolly said, we are helping to save from extinction the precious racial and national history, language, and characteristics of our people. The job of a politician is to carry out the will of the people who elect them. If this bill went out to a public vote, it would be shot down, like almost every other law the TDs in Éireann pass would. But the regime continues its relentless march over the people, ignoring the will of the people, ignoring immigrant crime, just to target the honest Gael who wants to see their country not free merely, but Gaelic as well. Those are the words of one of the founding fathers of our state, Pádraig Pearse. Pearse would find himself in jail again today for his hate speech. Today, as in 1916, we still find ourselves under foreign occupation. Needless to say, the attacks on the National Party are not seen as hate crimes by those who wish to see us dealt with by any means. As we know only too well, the only time a communist will hold a hammer is when they are trying to injure or kill someone. Just as in 1916, nationalists rise and decide to stand against the violent tyranny of a government that's drunk on power. Just as Pearse and his compatriots did, we rise together as a party and declare that we are the future. We will put an end to the increasingly vicious violence carried out by the regime and its woke brigade upon us. It is the National Party that stands for the Irish people, intent on leaving not one man, woman or child behind. The attempted replacement of our race on our island, where we have lived for thousands and thousands of years, continues unabated and will not stop until we rise into government and put an end to the destruction of our beautiful country. We will give every fibre of our heart and soul to this fight. Those with me today, and those far beyond Tipperary Oran, are dead set on taking this country back. Tá afhiokin na haireann ag teacht go luath, beg an bua a gwing, is lina an tauki.